Alright, Scrib talk. It's been a while, but it really hasn't because I've recorded a couple episodes. I just didn't release them because the sound quality was so bad. So bad. Is it bad up here, the angle? Y'all can't see shit. That's tragic. If it was like that. Whatever. Point is, I'm about to put these in pots. And I'm gonna talk while I do it. So, I want to start selling plants. So that's the whole point of putting these in pots. I'm gonna see if I can sell some plants. Because if you know me, you know I like to grow plants. This is my jade bonsai that I'm working on. But yeah, I like to grow plants and I think they're cool. And if I could get money by growing plants, that would be the dream. So let's see what happens. But yeah, I've just been trying to figure out my life lately because everything's crazy right now. I think I'm gonna use these pots. I think these pots look nicer, I'm not gonna lie, but these ones are a little bit bigger. So I think it's gonna be better because these plants gotta go in the ground anyway. Now every plant does. This plant doesn't really have to, but it does good in the ground. It'll get like this tall and the leaves are like this big. It's crazy. They're really cool. But yeah, life has been interesting lately. I had a meeting the other night about selling life insurance. And I don't know if I'm gonna like that job, but I think I'm gonna try it out for a little bit because I can do it part-time and I can still do my marketing stuff, which is what I know, which is what I'm good at. So let's see. But that's what's been going on lately. Other than that, I'm watching a show on Netflix. Crazy show. Yo, hold on. Let me get a bucket real quick. Alright. I had to do a little rinsey rinse. But I've been watching this show. I think I said lately, but I started it yesterday and I'm gonna finish it today. It's just one season, but it's called Unlocked. And it's crazy. It's about a unit of like in a jail, about a unit of people who are like bad people. Like not like they went to jail for fucking whatever. It's like these people like are killing people. These people are stealing cars, aggravated robbery, like crazy stuff. And the sheriff who runs the jail, so like the people are there basically while they're waiting trial or waiting to go to, well, could be waiting to go home if they win their trial. But people who are waiting their trial, people who are waiting, like already got sentenced, but they're waiting to go to prison. So these are, I'm not gonna say they're bad people, but they've done fucked up shit. And the sheriff was like, because they're on lockdown usually 23 hours a day, and they just get 1 hour outside of their cell. He's like, I'm just gonna unlock all the doors, take the deputy out of the room, and let the prisoners figure it out. Let the inmates figure it out. And so that's what they did. But you'd be surprised, like, I don't know, just gives you a good insight about people in that situation. And it's interesting too because, I don't know, it's just an interesting dynamic. Like, there's older people, there's younger people, and the older people have more wisdom, obviously, because that's how it goes. And they've been in situations before. But the younger people think they know everything, because also that's how it goes. And the younger people don't want to listen to the older people. They don't want to learn. They don't want to, like, bro, let me get this ugly ass bottle out of the way. What the hell's wrong with me? But they don't want to learn how to, like, act, basically, because there's still rules. Like, you're in jail. But the young people are, like, doing all crazy shit. They're, like, making hooch, shooting dice, like, making dice, shooting dice, like, smoking shit, like, rolling up toilet paper and smoking it. Bro, like, all kinds of just dumb shit. And the older people, they're like, bro, like, we're used to being locked up all day. So even if we follow all the rules, this can still be a lot of fun, not having to be locked up in a room. But the young people are like, I don't need no old person telling me what to do and this and that, you know? You know how us hooligans are. So it's a cool show, though, and I really like it. And the sheriff, the guy who, like, made the whole experiment, he's really cool because he really, like, he gives them all the benefit of the doubt so much. Like, you can do the dumbest shit ever, and he's gonna try his best to make you look like the good person and to be like, nah, maybe you're not an asshole. Maybe you're just, you know, you don't get loved enough. You don't get cared about enough. Like, you know? So, and he punishes people for sure. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, people get kicked out. People get put on lockdown if they do dumb shit. But he tries his best to give people every opportunity to, you know, do the right thing. So I think that's cool. But I'm on episode 7 out of 8. It's just 8 episodes. But I really like it. And if you know me in real life, you know that I don't watch shows. Like, I mean, I'll watch something if it's on. I'm not gonna, like, it's not like I close my eyes and leave the room if there's a TV on. But I'm not the type of person to sit and binge a show, you know? But I binged the fuck out of this show. It's really good. The only other shows I really binged like that are Breaking Bad, back when that was popping, and I'm probably gonna rewatch that soon. And there was a show called, I think it was called Away. It was either Away or Alone, but I know Alone is the History Channel show, so I don't think it was called Alone. I think it was Away. But it was about, like, a group of, I think it was 5 people, and they were going to Mars. And that was pretty much the show. But they were each from different countries, and they were all, like, very different people. I should watch that show again too, I'm not gonna lie. But it was really cool. Like, it was a really cool concept, and because of that, obviously, Netflix didn't fucking do a second season of it, because they only do extra seasons of the shows that suck ass. But yeah, moral of the story is I don't really watch shows like that, but I watched this show, and I like that show. So I would highly recommend it. And maybe I'm just dumb and it caught my attention and it's not really that good of a show, but I think it's a good show. Unlocked. Unlocked, a jail experiment. That's the whole name on Netflix. And I liked it a lot. But other than that, I'm just out here playing plants. We got these elephant ear plants. They literally get huge. Like, I'm not lying about that. Like, when we had the full-size one over there in the backyard, before I cut it down, the leaves are like the size of me almost. Like, I mean, not, maybe not, but like probably half. Like, the leaves are big. They're huge. It's really cool. And the other cool thing about them is that, especially like here in Florida, that it rains a lot. They love that shit. So they're really easy to grow here. Like, you just put it in the ground, forget about it if you want. If you're one of those people who feels like they kill plants all the time, it's probably because you water your plants too much. And this plant will love you if you water it too much. Actually, I think these plants, where they come from, I'm pretty sure they grow inside of a pond, like in water. So they really like it. But at the same time, if you never water it, it's gonna do good. And they grow pretty quick too. Because it's not having to grow branches, nothing like that. It's just growing leaves. So, cool plant. I like it. I would give it an 8.2 out of 10. I'll give it an 8.2 out of 10. And if you want one, let me know. I will sell you one. Because that's the dream. For real. But yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that I put a little bit of dirt at the bottom of these cups so the roots have room to grow down. And then I'm just filling it in. And basically, I would say in this cup here, this plant could probably get this big, like big plant. And you could put it right in the ground from here. So after a couple weeks in here, they will be all good, all ready to go, all ready to be planted. I'm gonna take a sip. Of some vino tinto para los vibes. So yeah, we out here. I'm trying to, bro, I'm not even gonna say what I did, but that's funny. But I have a couple baby fig trees, super babies, like preemies. I have premature babies, and I'm really excited about them because figs are so good. And I had a fig tree before, and honestly, I really can't remember what happened to it, if I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I know it went bye-bye. It went to sleep forever. But I don't remember if it died and then I got rid of it, or if I got rid of it while it was alive. I don't remember, but I know it wasn't doing good. It was like pretty sad. And that's my fault because I didn't really know about figs that much when I planted it. So I planted it in a normal garden mix, normal potting mix that you just buy from the store. But the thing is that, like I said before, that these things love the rain, and it rains a lot here, so that's good. Figs hate the rain, and it rains a lot here, so that's bad. So the soil was regular. It was holding way too much water. The tree was not happy. So I'm excited this time that I can take my new knowledge and have more success and have some happier plants, because we all deserve to be happy, right? That's how I feel, at least. We might not all be happy, but we all deserve to be happy. And sometimes, and I'm just talking about plants here, all right? Plants deserve to be happy, And sometimes the person who's supposed to support the plant and take care of it without any bad intentions doesn't give it the right environment to fully be what it can be and to be its true self and to be its best self. Okay? So you got to take that into consideration. So I got 5, should be 6, yeah. So one more I got to do. And then I might be out of here after that, who knows? Let's see. Yeah, it's been 15 minutes, bro. What the fuck? Nobody's watching this shit. You ever feel like you're going crazy and then you realize it's because you are? That shit happens. I don't know if you guys have ever eaten taro chips. I guess maybe it could be pronounced taro, but I always have said taro. But if you ever had those chips, that's made from the root of this plant. I mean, I think it's called a tuber, or maybe it's a rhizome. I don't know. But the bottom of this plant gets like these fat roots, like basically like what a potato is, or a carrot, or ginger. And you can eat it just like all those other things, and it's really good. I think I don't know, because the leaves might be poisonous and they might not, but I think you can cook the leaves and eat them. I'm pretty sure that's a thing, but I don't know, so don't quote me on that. Yeah, so I'm done with all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're good on that. So I'm gonna set these to the side. I'll water them in a little bit. I'm not really worried about watering these right away because, like I said, well, here, I have extra ones so I can show you. Like, you see how there's roots here? You see? But there's also this big fat nub right here. So that nub is like basically a potato. Like, it's not a potato, but it serves the same purpose. So this plant can live off of that thing for a long time. It has water, it has nutrients, it can give the plant energy. So I'm not worried about getting them water right now. They're gonna be fine, like for real. But I have to do a couple more of these. 3. Yeah, these little pots right here are really cool. I'm about to show you them in a second. But let me do these first. So I'm gonna plop this right there. Get some dirt. Put it in. We're good. Then we got another one, big boy over here. Put him in. And also, these plants already have roots. I would normally be a lot more careful with the roots, but again, not worried about this plant. It just wants to grow. If I tried to kill it, I would fail. It just wants to grow, so I'm really not worried about it. I mean, I'm taking care of it. Like, I'm not being like aggressive, but I'm just not being super delicate, and that's because it doesn't need it. But let me show you these pots, because something that a lot of people don't know. Well, let's start off with something that a lot of people know, that plants give us carbon dioxide. I'm retarded. Plants give us oxygen. They eat carbon dioxide, basically. You know, they do the opposite of us. we breathe out carbon dioxide. Like right now, I'm breathing, I'm giving this plant air. My breath is giving this plant life. And this plant is breathing out oxygen, and that's giving me life. But plants need oxygen too. They don't just need carbon dioxide. They need oxygen, just like us, especially the roots. So these pots, you can see, have like a lot of open space. Like, let me try to not mess all these up. You can see it's very open in there. All these lines and stuff, compared with something like this, which is a similar size. But you can see the only holes are at the bottom. You see? So there's no holes on the side here. So that does a couple things. One, it does something to the roots that makes the plant better that I'm not going to really get into because it's too complicated and most of you guys are not going to have any clue what I'm talking about. But it's called root pruning, Pruning, if you care and you really want to learn. But the other thing it does is it lets a lot of oxygen get into the roots, and the roots need oxygen. If your roots don't have oxygen, your plant's gonna die immediately. So that's what it does. So I got the bigger plants in here, the smaller plants in here. I'm gonna let these grow. I'm gonna try to sell them. Facebook Marketplace or something. I have to hit up the moms group or something. We'll see. But definitely dream job. Grow plants and make money off of it. And I was saying that the cool thing about plants and growing them to sell is that if you have a plant, like normally, let's say you have a bunch of cars, right? A bunch of 2023 cars. And I don't know why I said 2023 because one, it's 2024, and two, they're probably selling 2025s right now. But let's say you have a bunch of 2023 cars and we went back in time 2 years. If you don't sell those cars, they're gonna lose value the longer that you have them. If I don't sell this plant, it's just gonna get bigger and I can sell it for more money. And it's gonna be a happier, healthier plant. So that's all I'm saying. I've been talking for 23 minutes. I could probably talk forever. But I'm done with what I wanted to do. I just wanted to do a little script talk action since it's been a while. And yeah, I'm probably gonna be dropping some music soon because I'm feeling inspired. And yeah, so that's it. Scrib talk, always, till I die. And I will catch you hopefully tomorrow. And I'm actually gonna upload this one, hopefully, because the audio has been so bad. I keep trying different headphones that I have, and they're all bad. And I have a podcast mic. I think I mentioned that in one of the episodes I did in North Carolina. I have a podcast mic, but like, I wish I had something that I could bring out here. I'm not gonna like fucking run an extension cord, bring my audio interface, plug in the mic to the audio interface, bring my laptop out here. Like, that's ridiculous. So I just want something that's gonna have decent quality. So if I listen back, I'm just gonna listen to like 30 seconds somewhere in the middle. If the audio sounds good, we're running it up, and I'll catch you tomorrow. And stay safe. Tell somebody you love them. Do something nice for somebody. When you walk out of a fucking door, look behind you and make sure nobody's walking out behind you. And if they are, hold it open for them, because we're all humans and we gotta be here for each other. And with that being said, I'm gonna slam the door in your face. Goodbye.